Hi, I'm Lynne with softsquares. Today we're going to make block number 5 from RebsFabStash block of the month for the Wildflower Seed Quilt. Watch me make it. Alright, this is what this block looks like this month. The other blocks are pinned to my wall. I will show you those later when we make this one. So what this is the first month that they were doing this, they sent out the pattern. So if you joined and got the box, their subscription box late, you'll need to ask them how to get it. So this comes out of the RebsFabStash subscription box for quilters. It's a monthly box. The link for that is below. You can get to their website too. But every month you get all kinds of goodies, which I just opened one of their boxes. I will link that to the end of this video. Go look for that. But in addition to the normal stuff, they're doing a block of the month. And this is the pattern for the block of the month. And it came out in the first month. So right now we're on block 4 and I already have the pattern. So they just sent the fabric for it, which are these really pretty colors, and the instructions I already had. So I'm going to build these 2 blocks, and I've already cut out my fabrics, and so I'm just going to let you watch me put this guy together. Oh, by the way, we are not making this size of a quilt. You can make it bigger. They are only sending 2 blocks out, and so right now this is what we're doing. We're making 9 blocks so that it's just the 4th month. They're giving us I think these 2 in the middle, and then next month there'll be the center, and then there'll be the sashing. They did send out a notice in our boxes that I just opened that said if you want to make yours bigger, you want more kits for flowers, to contact them and they can help you get that, so you can make a bigger quilt with the same fabric. But the fabric line we're using is called Suede by P&B Textiles. Let's build a block or 2. Okay, everything has already been cut out and I've got my pieces labeled. So the cutting instructions were in that pattern, and they give you a nice visual thing to look at, which is the easiest way to put it together because everything is marked light and dark. Because I want to see exactly what they're doing, I'm going to have this out. I'm going to start with my pink just because it's in the middle of my board and I don't have to move as much. I'm going to turn my iron on, got my best press ready, and I've already cut out all the pieces that it told me to do, and I made 2 sets. So I've got the pink set and then I have the red set. So here are the pieces it asked for. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting my block together. It's telling us to make the corner units first. So that's the corner, which is here and here, and gives me instructions on that, and then the rest of it's just building sections at a time. So if you have this pattern, you should be able to kind of follow along with me. I can't give you the cutting sizes because it is not a free pattern, but I do want to point out that this pattern, for each particular block, it tells you what fabric A you need for that block, and A is your background fabric. But to get the cutting instructions for the colored fabrics, you have to go back to page 1. And I did this last time too. Page 1, because it will give you all of this instruction for each of the flowers for your colors. But and it tells you all of the sizes that you need for a quilt, the size that they have on the pattern for the background. And we're not making it that big, and we don't have that much fabric at a time. They're just sending us what we need to make the block. So this is really, really handy that it actually says what you need for the background on this particular block that we're making. Okay, so all of my pieces are cut out, and now I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to do it according to the pattern, which is right here. And it's really easy to figure out because dark is dark and the light is the light, and the very center, which is black right here, is actually going to be yellow. and then all the white where the background is this color. So, but I still have this right here to help me as a visual as I build this block. So I'm going to use my board right here. It's telling us first thing we're going to do is make these 4 corner pieces. That gets us started, and then we're going to make things in sections. And when I'm turning these over like this just means I need to do a corner, a snowball corner. And that way I can pick it up and go. I'm not going to worry about drawing a line or even pressing it because it's so small. I will be able to eyeball it just fine. So we need 4 of those, and then we need 4 of these. And this one will get 2 corners snowballed. So they probably can't do them at the same time because they're going to cross over. But I'm going to put 2 down. Okay. Next we need this little guy. There. And it needs 2 of these on each of its corners. And then we need this one. And it wants the bigger square on off corners. Nope, I lied. Bigger square goes at the top. I am gonna press these. So by folding it right sides out, when I press it in half, I don't have to take a marking pen and mark. And when I go to open this up, because it will go face down, I will have the seam or the valley down. And I'm gonna just put these like that, actually, yeah, like that. But the bottom corner is gonna get one of these. So I'm just gonna put those right there for that pile. So we need 4 of each of those, and then we need 8 using this and these. And I'm just going to take these over to the pile, but the way this is going to be is 1 of these on each corner, and since they don't cross over, I don't have to come back and press in to go back into the other one, but this whole pile is going to be done that way. So I'm going to start sewing all my pieces, and then I should be able to have what I need to be able to assemble the block in the sections that I need. Oh, I don't have enough on that one, do I? I need 2 on each of these. And let me just make sure I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are not being attached to anything until the blocks go together. They're actually right here. And then we have our yellow center. So that's all we have on that one. Let's get sewing. section together, then I put my 2 sides on, then I put my top and my bottom on, and now I'm going to square it up to 12 by 12 and see where we are. This board is actually 13 by 13, so it's awesome because I can literally center this in the middle and then cut it on that half mark. Did that make sense too? I need a better ruler. This way I can make sure we're centered. All right, the block is done. So these are the 2 blocks that I just made. And so now we've got 4 months of blocks up here. The last one is going to be right here, and then we're going to do the stashing. So we're getting close to being done, and you can order from them more kits of the blocks. So if you want to make it bigger, just contact them right away. I guess August is when they're talking about doing binding, so you want to do it before then. Anyway, you can order more and make more blocks and make it a little bigger. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to do 1 more row or leave it. I kind of want it a little bigger, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's it for this month. This is the block of the month that came out of June. So let me know what you think about it and if it's something you're doing. And I don't know what order they're going to go in, but they're pretty. It's a really pretty line. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Have a great day.